the man from down under with a little thunder, WWE and Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer, Bushwhacker Luke. I hear something else comes from down under too. The Wrestling with Figs podcast with my mates Chris and James. You gotta tune into this great podcast because Chris and James will give you all the inside info. Whoa! Yay!
Welcome.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Wrestling with Figs podcast. My name is James, and I'll be bringing you the greatest that vintage collectibles has to offer.
And my name is Chris, and I'll be bringing you all of the news, reviews, previews, views, anything else that rhymes with ooze about wrestling figures in Australia. And I might even have a few bits of information about New Zealand from time to time. How's your week been, mate?
Excellent. You know what I've just realised? I think we both ballsed up our intro.
Completely ballsed it up.
Yeah, next week we'll do it better.
Can we just play a recording of the intro?
We'll have to speak to our audio guy. He might be able to make us sound a lot better.
Maybe we could just get some trained monkeys to do this because I'm sure they'd be probably better than us.
There's plenty of those down under.
Yes, plenty of those. Maybe a few trained kangaroos. Anyway, mate, how's your week been? You've been all good?
Really good, really good. Busy in the collecting world, I've got to say. Busy with the family, busy with the kids, but collecting-wise, I've been quiet, as you know, of late, but this week's been busy, very busy, as we'll get into in Merch Perch.
Good to hear. Well, I'm over here on my end of man flu deathbed, so I'm struggling. I apologise to people if you hear me coughing. I did consider even postponing tonight, but James said, no, toughen up. He said, I don't care if you're on your deathbed, you just have to do it. He said, it's the only night I get away from my family. So I said, no worries, I understand that. I will step up and try not to cough.
All right, let's get on with the show, eh?
I'm excited for the show, mate. It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a cracker. So let's get into it with community news.
Community news.
And here we go, kicking off with community news. Guess whose birthday it was yesterday, Chris?
Yours.
No. The godfather of action figure collecting and selling.
Jeff Schwareb.
There we go, Jeff Schwareb. Jeff Schwareb, happy birthday. What's that?
That's what I said. It's just the mic. You can't hear me clearly.
It's the stuffed nose. Now, happy birthday to Jeff Schwareb from Go Figure Collectibles. You're a legend, mate. And as you all know by now, Go Figure Collectibles are the major sponsor of the Wrestling Figs podcast, and we greatly, greatly appreciate that. All of our Figs Down Under members and our listeners of the Wrestling with Figs podcast use code FDU5 to receive 5% off your 5% discount store-wide. There's an amazing store down there in Melbourne. To find out more, go to our website at wrestlingwithfigs.com. and have it and check out Go Figure Collectibles. It's a cracking store, mate. We've got to get down there soon.
Yes, I think we'll have our first live event there, mate.
We will. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I just hope that we can do that within the next 5
Bradley
years.
Perryman's already offered to serve champagne to people as they walk in.
Just in a bow tie.
Yeah, just in a bow tie and chaps.
Oh, nice. Very good. Very good. Now, the Wrestling with Figs podcast is brought to you by Figs Down Under. So Figs Down Under is a private community that we have put together. Well, Chris, firstly, has put this together. I'm proud to be one of the admins of the group. And what do? We unite the collecting communities both in New Zealand and Australia, and we're starting to open it up to the rest of the world. Forget COVID.
Yeah, slowly and surely, we've started to let in a few select collectors, some big names in the collecting world like Mark Reynolds and Adrian Rushton. Mark Bushy is a new member of our group. Some fantastic people who also have some amazing grail pieces and have a passion for collecting. That's what it's all about. Yeah. It's not about buying and selling, making money, flipping, which is definitely a part of the hobby, but it is about that passion for your collections.
Yeah, 100%, mate. So if you are interested in joining this amazing community, head to the FDU page, which is Figs Down Under on Facebook. answer 3 or 4 questions. You must answer the questions, and we'll welcome you with open arms.
And we might have to change some of those questions, mate, because one of the questions says, "Are you from Australia or New Zealand?"
No, I've changed it. It's now
Oh, have you?
other. Yeah.
Did you ask for my authorization to do that?
I'm admin. I don't need to. Boom.
Oh, that's right in the feels, mate.
Yes. And those listening.
I thought we were a team.
Oh, we are, mate. We're a dynamic duo.
You just do things your own way. We work as a team and we do it your way.
Oh, you've been 6. I thought I'd.
Oh, thanks.
Guys, if you are listening, you'll be able to watch this podcast live, the unedited version of this podcast live via a live stream. So another incentive for you to jump on board and join the community. We look forward to seeing you there. So lots been happening in the community, Chris. Do you want me to get first with some of the stuff I found online?
Yeah, go through it. Figures are hot at the moment.
They are, and I love it. It's so much. It's just. Imagine being 10 years old again in this current day.
Yeah, the only thing is though, if you were 10 years old in this current day, you ain't paying $80 for a figure, are you?
That's true. Yeah, I think you'd be. That's very true. I didn't think of it like that. You'd be very disappointed little boy because my parents were spending this sort of money.
My son currently wants a LeBron James Space Jam 2 toy, but I know he'll play with it for 5 seconds and then never look at it again. And I'm just doing everything at the moment to just say, nah, I'm not getting it. Part of me wants to get it, but I know my wife will tell me off if I do buy it. So,
happy wife, happy life, mate. I'm actually going to take my son, who's 3 years old, little Madden, to his first movie, which will be the Space Jam.
Cool.
When it comes out.
Yeah, we got tickets already for the 8th of July here in Perth.
Nice.
We're going to go as a family because it's school holidays.
Yeah.
And we went and bought tickets about a week ago, and then all of a sudden we're in lockdown. So, look, our numbers are pretty good. I'm pretty sure it'll be open by then.
Yeah, okay, cool. Well, I'm going to get into it. Some of the figures that I've found online and some figures that have been announced. I keep saying it every week. Zombie Sailor and his Heels and Faces line. I am genuinely excited about this line, Chris. The talent that he's signed up, the quality of the figures, I can't speak highly enough of it. It's so impressive, and the fact that it's just an independent, just a guy like you and I, a collector like you and I, has just put his heart and soul into this. And look at what he's produced. It's
the other thing he's done that's really smart is he has connected the old and the new with using Ron Rudat to do the drawings.
Phenomenal!
So that connection is what is people just like, I know that they're not Hasbro, but it's filling all the gaps that I need. So all those years in your childhood when you're like, oh, well, I needed this, needed that, so all of a sudden that can be fixed.
It's phenomenal. I don't look at these as Hasbro's. I just look at these, I guess exactly like what you said. It's just filling a void that Hasbro, they didn't create a lot of figures. So this is filling that void. I don't class them as Hasbro's. Here's a question for you before I get into it. Would you open yours, or are you going to keep yours mint on card?
Mine, funny you say that. I will open mine, but I have got a spare Dino Bravo. So I ordered. This is a bit of a spoiler alert for later on in the show. I ordered Dino and Earl Hebner through a US contact before they were on sale in Australia. So I know they're going to be delivered to him. And then about an hour later, John Lucas Reyes says, "Oh, we can buy them now in Australia." So I bought another Dino and Sabu to ship straight here.
You did? Okay. I might have to do that. Well, speaking of that, how about I get into it, right? So Series 1 pre-order update. A great sign for us international collectors. Excuse me, I said a burp. July 5th. That's July 5th, which is when? That's next week. For 48 hours only, the Heels and Faces line pre-orders is open to international collectors. That's obviously Australia, anywhere but America. So get on that. I think we've been asking for it. We've been wanting it. Here's our opportunity. 48 hours, and we know that Zombie Sailor did it earlier for us, which was very nice of him. But here's another opportunity. If you missed out, you've been on the fence, get on board, grab them. 48 hours only on July 5th. So I'm looking forward to that. But here's what I'm really excited about. He signed Jeff Jarrett. Did you see that?
Yeah, mate. It's, really, really cool. Great image. Zombie and Jeff. Jeff looks great, by the way, still.
Oh, he does, doesn't he? Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, really exciting because that's a figure that really needed to be made.
Yeah, 100%. And he also, I don't know if you saw this one, but he also signed One Man Gang, a.k.a. Akeem.
I can't believe that, no disrespect to the gang, I can't believe that of all the people who have died alive, he's a big unit, the One Man Gang. Yeah. He wasn't young and still going strong. He looks pretty good, gang. But there's other guys who are at the peak of their physical fitness and obviously just hit the roids too hard and haven't made it through. I look at Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior was never overweight. I know he would have trained and probably did a fair bit of drugs in the time. But he, at 50 years old, and he's had a heart attack. And Gang's still going strong. He's probably had a burger every night for the last 3 or 4 years.
I honestly thought Hakeem, a.k.a. One Man Gang, had passed. I didn't know he was still alive.
No, I actually messaged him. So So at one point I owned the Hakeem Hasbro prototype, and I wanted to get him to see it and maybe write a letter or something so I could have something to go with it, so I could have it in my display. So I found him I found his personal profile on Facebook.
Yeah.
Tried to slide into his DM, sent him a message, and he never responded. Broke my heart. Never responded. I offered to pay him. I said I'll pay you money for this. Never happened.
Oh, bad luck, mate.
And then I sold the proto a few months later, so there you go.
It's all worth it. I've got a couple of questions here. So, Matty Rhodes, are you going to get the best wrestler in the world, Enzo, for the Heels and Faces line when it comes out, James? I'm not too sure, Matt. I'll have to look into that one. And then we've got next question here from Luke Young. I'm not sure if Gang hit too many roids. I don't think he hit any roids whatsoever.
Definitely no roids there. And do you know what? You watch his character in Mania 3, 4 through that period. He was badass.
Oh, big boy. Big bad boy. Well, how about we just quickly discuss? So rumor has it that the original Hasbro sketch of Jeff Jarrett is what they're going to release him in. What do you reckon?
It's a great move. That nice 1995 sort of look. Yeah. He needs a hat though.
Yeah, but if you look at, for me, I actually think this is the perfect one to release because that is basically his debut attire. And I think that's how you've got to do it, right? I think in that era, for me personally, the hat and that attire is a little bit outside of my interest of wrestling in that period. But his debut attire is where I was. That would really appeal to me.
So you don't think having a hat with lights on it that actually can turn on and blink, is that within Zombie's feasibility study?
Oh, mate, it'd be quite expensive, very expensive.
No, love it. Great signing. Well done, Zombie, and well done, Jeff.
Yeah, keep up the great work. And obviously our main man, John Lucas Reyes, continuing to make those beautiful card backs. So well done, boys. Next up, I have seen NECA. So NECA are just absolutely killing it for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line. First up from the 1990 movie, did you see the Shadow Warriors 2-pack? Hamato Yoshi and Oroku Saki. Did you see this?
I've seen it, mate. It looks good.
It's unbelievable. It's the quality of figures that are made these days. It blows my mind. And I for me, who's very, I don't know what words I'm trying to use, but I have no idea how they even start this process, and it just blows me away. The sculpting, or molding, whatever it is, it's incredible.
Give Nick Johnson a call; he'll be able to talk you through it.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea actually. We'll film Nick Johnson making a figure from scratch.
I think that might take a while. Get to put a time lapse on it.
Yeah. Did you see Nick Johnson making a 66 Batmobile?
Yeah, it looked wicked.
Wicked. But also, too, from NECA, from the cartoon, from the original 1988 cartoon, excuse me, was the Chrome Dome. Pre-orders are now available. A 10-inch Chrome Dome. Remember Chrome Dome? No picture there.
No picture of that, yeah. You lost me there for a second.
Yeah, sorry, mate. But Chrome Dome, do you remember that character? It looks like Shredder, but